Club on 947.
Monday to Friday,
Listen every morning.
6 to 9 a.m.
Night Pulse with Bolele and Msizi on 947.
For those who don't know, Bolele is going to compete in a 10K this coming weekend. She's got to do it 10K under 130.
Under 130,
That's simply because your personal best at the moment is 134.
134, yes.
And that's the challenge I gave to you. You only started training today. Races in 2 days' time.
I can't believe it. I never thought it through.
Okay.
I really just didn't think it through, but I am still accepting the challenge. I am getting in there.
Okay.
I was running at Westcliff, as I usually do. So I ran around the neighborhood and then went up a flight of stairs just to go back down and complete my 5 kilometers.
Okay.
And starting off, it was great. I was just like, 1 kilometer, let's go. 2 kilometer, let's go. 3 kilometer, let's go. And then I get to 4 kilometers and there's a heavy incline, right? Mm-hmm. And my pace is just slowing down and I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is a lot.
Yeah.
I get up the incline and I, head to the stairs. And this is how it played out. 5 kilometers done at 43 minutes, 45 seconds. Woo. Beat my 5, yes. I did it. I beat it, but just by milliseconds.
Sorry, how long did it take you to do 5Ks?
43.
My sister's not going to cut it. It's not going to cut it. It's not going to cut it.
My personal pace for 5Ks was 47.
43, my sister is not going to cut it to beat 130. What are you talking about?
No, but I am just you have to consider the fact that there's a flight of stairs that I had to run up.
Yeah.
That was the moment where I was just I can't do this. I'm walking.
That's part of my question. Why would you train in Westcliff when down the road is Emmarentia where the race is anyway?
I know, right? But I don't know routes in Emmarentia. I'm not trying to get lost and, find myself in trouble. No, I want to run a familiar road. But I felt if I could at least run my best 5 quicker with the stairs, then I will be able to do Emmarentia.
Because your biggest problem right now, obviously, is pace.
It is pace.
How do you keep up the pace? How do you get your time down?
It's so insane.
Is the biggest question
here. It's
so
insane. And I don't know how, because I thought I was on a roll. But beating my best 5 by 2 seconds is nothing. It's nothing. 2 minutes is nothing.
Runners.
Because if I need to do under 130, then that's not going to cut it.
Runners, assemble. That's all I'm going to say. Assemble, we need your help. I actually think I might have the right person to help you out with this dilemma.
Okay.
I'm going to try call a friend of mine who's a great runner. This guy's done the comrades. He runs all the time and he's always beating his personal best.
Okay.
I think I might be able to help you.
Okay, I need that help.
Night Pulse with Bolele and Msizi on 947.
Bolele needs some help because the big race is this weekend and currently her pace is not going to cut it. I told you that I have somebody who can help you with some tips about running, how to get faster, how to get your pace better. But hey, this is probably the wildest call we've ever had to do because the person who's going to give you advice is not just he's a normal person, but he's a public servant.
Oh my gosh.
He's a public servant first and foremost.
Okay.
But he's also a good friend of mine on the line with us right now. Get ready to have your mind blown.
Okay.
We have got the minister, not from a church, of the country.
Look at me getting advice from a minister.
The Minister of Communications and Digital Technology, the Honorable Malatsi. Thank you so much for joining us, Minister.
Anytime for you, Msizi. Anytime.
Wow.
And hi, Bolele.
Hi, Minister. Oh my gosh. I'm so stoked, man. I am struggling with my running. I am just not pacing myself right. Msizi James is quite adamant at the fact that I am not going to cut beating my best 10 in under 130. What advice would you give me?
Look, what's your current pace per your training runs? Because that's a guiding factor in giving you advice.
Okay, so let me open my Nike app right now. Today I did a 5 kilometer run, right? And I started it off easy. I think my first kilometer was done in 7:28. And then it was 7:40. Then it moved to 8:50, 8:55, 9:10, 10:50.
Okay. I think just a preliminary assessment of that tells me you'll start too fast and then you'll probably overexerted yourself
Sure.
and finish very slow. So the key thing is, if you are aiming to beat, it might be actually too little, too late to want to beat that time. So I would say for this race, just go and enjoy it, because to try something drastic to beat your PB now, unfortunately, it's too late. It's too late. So I would just say start slow.
Okay.
Enjoy the experience, and for this one, just focus on finishing, and then once you're done, you'll then you'll then have a goal in mind, because it's all well and fine to have a plan, but
Sure.
I just think
I started late, eh?
Yeah, you started late towards the goal that you had. So just go there, finish it, because the worst you want is a did not finish because you overexerted yourself.
Yeah, that's true.
Msizi will remind you about you not finishing.
Yeah,
So
and he's
rather
very good
finish,
at that.
Yeah, rather finish, come back to the show and say, hey, I finished. The key thing about running is it's for all people, different sizes, different pace,
That's true.
Finish, enjoy the experience, come back and share it with us. Then, I think he can then challenge you to say, the next race in 2 months' time, let's look at how you beat your time so that you train for it.
Okay.
Yeah, a race is not the opportunity for miracles. You just need to wait for the time.
You know what I love? I love that he's not giving you any sort of false hope. Like, you can do it.
Yeah, that.
My sister, just finish. Just enjoy, my sister.
I appreciate it. Look, okay, so now the goal has somewhat changed. Just enjoy and finish is the goal.
Yeah.
So I will do just that.
If you need to walk part of it, walk part of it, because you have to race according to your fitness.
Sure.
And based on what you said, I think your fitness, now. So just, nothing drastic.
Oh my gosh. Okay, cool. No, I take it all in. I accept that. You know what? Yeah, maybe you were just overambitious with this one, but I appreciate that advice, Minister.
No, it's a pleasure, and I really hope you enjoy the experience. There's nothing worse than going into a race and then you can't walk afterwards.
Yeah.
The whole weekend you are stiff and all of that. We are not Olympic runners who go there for glory and stuff.
That's true.
Just go finish, and then once you are done, from Monday you start working for that. That I would say it's practical, but if you are expecting miracles, Bolele,
It's too late. Minister, and the reason we called you is because, I know you very well, so I know that you've done the comrades. How many of them have you done, by the way?
I've only done 3 now, and I do hope that by the time I retire from running, I would have done 10. So my aim is just to do 10, yeah.
Listen, you're always welcome on the show. We can't wait to host you in studio and keep up the great work you're doing.
Yeah, bro. My first time on your show is me offering running advice. I'm not a running coach. I'm not a running coach.
It's so funny. I was thinking about that. I'm like, Minister Malatsi has been the spokesperson of the DA forever.
Sure.
I've known him forever. But the first time getting him on air with us is just to ask about running. Not the GNU, not about the department. We'll talk about the department next time, my brother.
No worries, man. Anytime. If we can help Bolele enjoy her running experience, we'll do that.
A true public servant. Thank you so much for joining us, eh?
It's a pleasure, man.
Sure.
Ooh, and just like that, I got advice from a minister. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it.
Imagine.
Okay, so I'm going in there to have fun and we'll see how things unfold.
We'll have to see.
947